Hey man, not much. Just taking it easy. How are you doing? I hope my mic's coming through. I haven't really fully tested all this yet. Oh, I do. Ah, good man. Yeah. I've been playing some retro games, so I completed the first Pikmin again for the first time since it came out, and I thought, well, I've never completed the second one, so here I am. I thought, why not just stream it and chill out, have an easy evening. Bloody robot doesn't stop talking though. Yeah. Don't know what's going on later. I said to my buddy that I might be like, if we're gonna do a War Thunder stream, that I might go the way they want to do it. Do the jets. I'm not hugely fond of the jets, but they do a lot of the World War II stuff for me, so I suppose it's fair. I'd have to have some practice. Yeah. I might do a few small ones when I can. But usually I save my War Thunder streams until like Monday, or when I've got like a full evening free. So Monday I might do a later, longer one. We'll see how it goes. If I asked you, do you play War Thunder yourself, or do you just enjoy the watching of it? It's surprising how many people watch it who don't play it, to be honest. I don't know if that's going to count as food or treasure. Oh, sweet. Do you stick to the World War II, or do you do the jets and the tanks and things? Because my buddies like playing the tanks as well, but I don't mind the tanks, but I don't play an awful lot of it. I wonder how those strong ones are for doing this. But they bash it down in like 2 seconds or something. That's fair enough. I think I invested, I think it was £20 or something. I bought myself a jet, but I've worked myself up to the jets. In the English, I just prefer the props. I don't know if it's just my I've always had a World War II obsession. I like something about the way the fights were fought, at the close range, having to position yourself and things like that. Now he's going to tell me all about the flowers. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how the Spitfires are modelled. Some of the lower tier Spitfires are quite good. Like the 2A, I remember being a really good aircraft to control, but I don't think they've modelled the higher ones correctly. Like the Mark 9 and things, they feel bouncy, and they shouldn't. Like, you know, I've played them in DCS, and I don't know how true to life they are. I assume they're relatively good. But in DCS, compared to War Thunder, they're just night and day different. Almost unflyable in comparison in War Thunder, the kind of mid to late tier ones. That's why I kind of stuck with the Mustang, because it's even the Mustang, the American one, the premium one that I have, is bouncy and it shouldn't be, and the English one that I fly with the Ford Hispanos is beautiful. I don't know why the two would be so different when they're the same airframe, but yeah, it's a bit frustrating that they vary from plane to plane. Oh, they're selling those things. I thought that was food. Oh yeah, I think that's quite a nice one if I remember rightly. Especially good for the like the maps like Tunisia, because it stays a bit cooler than the others. You can force your opponents to get a little bit hot while you're still cool. I didn't use it as much as I should. Any aircraft with cannons is worth it. It's one thing I don't like about the P-51D is that it doesn't have cannons, but you can't argue too much of how many 50 cals it spits out. Just by coincidence, I saw on Facebook that this came out 20 years ago, either today or yesterday. I bought this when it first came out as well. I would have just turned 15 when this came out. I'll leave you to do the maths. Yeah, Typhoons are nice. It's I get mixed up between. I don't doubt that. Yeah, I get mixed up between the Typhoon and the other one. Anyway, one of them's really nice. That one has 4 Hispanos as well, the one I'm thinking of. Tempest. I think it's the Tempest I prefer. And there's a version of that has 4 Hispanos and it's an absolute monster. Oops. Oh, I didn't know that was a creature. That's not that strong. Oh, I have a feeling I'll get into a trap. Ah, run away! I didn't think it was going to be in the doorway though. She's odd. The big one's way more. Oh, they're bound to weigh more. 200. It's gonna make me find the bigger ones first, isn't it? There's no way I can get to 200. Hornet. Oh, nice. Subterranean level. Sorry, I don't mean to turn the subject off of War Thunder, but I'm trying to figure these things out. I'm guessing they're because of their colour, they're immune to this. Oh, no, they're not. There's the other half of the globe as well. It's like, I'll get the others and go to the subterranean, but... Yeah, I don't know what it is. I can't even push myself to play with the jets. I did they do that bloody challenge on YouTube where they fly through the tunnels, and I did that in a jet. I flew through the tunnel in sim mode on a jet. That was a bit of fun. But apart from that, I don't think I ever did a versus battle with it. Did a couple of those where you have to shoot down the AIs with people. No, it just doesn't grab me. I don't find it that interesting. What have I done? Oh. Do you do it on sim mode or arcade or realistic? Because that all makes a difference. That's what kind of bugs me, and I don't know if it's me being a bit snobby, but when people post a video and they're doing it in arcade mode, and it's just like, you literally just have to hold the mouse. You can let go. Try to it in sim. It's tricky. Took me. I did it first time, which is annoying. And then I wasn't recording because I thought I'd do a practice run. I'm not going to do it first time. Did it first time, then I couldn't do it again. I spent about 20 minutes trying to do it a second time for the video. That was in the... I think I did it in a Spitfire first. Realistic. Better than arcade. If you have a stick, you should give it a go. It's good fun. Bit of a PlayStation controller. Oh, that's fair enough. It's not for everybody, and I get that not everybody wants to take like things that seriously. For me, I always like the challenge of sim, and knowing that it's kind of as close to real as you can get. But I don't like to mock people playing arcade. It's like sim's not for you, arcade's not for me. Don't look glory. Oh, totally. Yeah, totally. We got so many tools being on a PC that makes it easier. Like, you know, you can make it sharper. I've got a 2K monitor on the way. You know, that'll make things easier again. But in the VR, I don't know what console you're on. If it's a PlayStation, they are bringing out a VR-only game made by the same people as War Thunder, which might be interesting. I can't wait. I'm gonna be trying that. It'll force you to be in VR if you have a headset, and that would be kind of cool. So everyone would be on the same page. It's only going to be on Steam and PlayStation, I believe. Oh, that's unfortunate. I've not owned an Xbox since the 360, so I don't really know what they've got in as far as flight sims. I think you've got Flight Simulator, but again, that's probably too simulated for your interest. And if you want to shoot stuff down, it's probably not going to happen. Do they have to do that little singing noise? I never did that in the first game. I'm stupid enough that that'll be stuck in my head for weeks. I'll be trying to go to sleep tonight going nah. Oh, you're getting a PC. Oh, I'm excited for you. Is it the first time you've had a PC for gaming? Yeah, I get that. I was the same. I did like the flight sim games, but I didn't play the new one. I did a trial of it, and it just didn't work on my computer. Don't know why. My computer is more than capable of doing it. But before that, I played number 10. Oh God, I suppose you want to swap for my 3080. Oh, you're gonna have a whale of a time with that. Nothing short of jealous. I was so excited getting just the 3080. Like when me and my buddy tried to get them on release date, I think we had to get it. I think maybe we ordered it on the same day, but then there was some sort of shortage, and they didn't show up for months. I think maybe 4 months we waited. £2,000 budget. Yeah, I mean getting a 4080 and a PC with a £2,000 budget is pretty good. I think you're probably looking at close. I don't know. Actually, I haven't checked. Probably about £800 for a 4080 if I had to guess. I don't know what currency you use, so you have to forgive me. Let's just take the reds through here first. I know they resist fire. I used to pounce. I can't remember what year it was now. I think it was during COVID, maybe 2021 or whenever they came out, whatever year they came out, that was when I got them. Ah, they can destroy those things. That's handy. Exactly, yeah, that was part of it, and there was apparently a big shipment that got stolen somewhere. I want to say China, somewhere where they produced them. There was a truckload that got done, but yeah, people were crypto mining pretty badly at the time. In fact, the version that me and my buddy got, a few months later they made a version with a smaller cache so that the crypto miners weren't so tempted by it. Because we wanted the Founders Edition, but we ended up getting... trying to look now. I think it's... Oh, it's the Asus Tough one. For some reason I want to say Gigabyte, but I was... Yeah, definitely Asus. Because of my motherboard. Oh no. How do you watch stuff like this? Do you watch it on, you know, for example, an iPad or a PlayStation, or just to get an Xbox? Maybe you watch it on your Xbox. Always curious to know how people watch it, because I watch everywhere. Sometimes I watch on my PC, sometimes I watch stuff on my TV, sometimes on my phone. Ah, phone, cool. Oh my god, I actually had one of those with Donkey Kong on it. Exact console. What are they going to call it? Dream Architect. Oh, I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, thank you. To be honest, well, I'm not particularly trying to be popular. I tell a lot of people because I make shorts just because every video I put up, I go back and look at it as some sort of references. Oh, I remember that. I make them to try and be a bit funny, you know, and I hope they get a few views and stuff, but I'm not really fussed about being big or anything like that. It's just something I do for a bit of fun. But I appreciate you saying that. It's very kind of you. Where I haven't gone. Well, yeah, it's there was a point when I was like, you know, I'm gonna do this consistently, get loads of views, and then I found it way less enjoyable. I just do it now and again when I feel like it, and if something funny happens while I'm streaming or whatever, I'll snip it and put it into a short. Especially the other day when my buddy flew into that flew into the bombers and he said he wasn't looking, but I don't know. Just stuff that makes me laugh that I look back on, and you know, there's stuff I got from 10 years ago now, and now and again I just look back at it and I'm like, oh yeah, that was funny. Have a little giggle. Compilation videos and whatnot. All the clips of Dover I don't even play anymore. But it's a little bit for me. It's a little bit of history. It's how I really got into the flight sims. I got about 10 compilation videos of that. Made some really good, like 71, like my name 71Splinter comes from that. I was in a 71st Squadron for that. Still technically in the 71st Squadron, but I don't speak to those guys much anymore. They're American. It's hard to line up the times. This thing looks very big. I'm a little bit scared. Oh, what? Is that the creature, or is that like... Oh boy. Attack its head, attack its head. Alright. Well, I think I got some casualties on that one. Electronic love tester. Yeah, see, but in Cliffs of Dover, you didn't get any benefits for being in a squadron apart from you got to fly with people, you got to know the people, and they were you knew they were trustworthy. You had to like do additions to be a part of a squadron and things like that. But all my mates, I had 3 people, I don't know, a few more than that, but there was about 3 of us who flew for 71st. Who were on every day for years. We were on every day consistently. So that was awesome to have some, 3 guys show up 71st. I think we were a little bit feared. And 71st Squadron had a lot of respect. So did the A-Tag and even the enemy guys like the JG4 and all that. It was good to go on and know who you're up against and who you're flying with. Have regulars and things. Yeah, it's just I don't speak to them anymore. Life's a bit more busy at the moment. What is that thing? Leave it alone. I'm not forgetting any? No. I figured you meant consistency. Yeah, I had to show up on like a Sunday. We used to do an event called Storm of War, and used to show up on a Sunday. I think it was, I can't remember what time it was now. Maybe it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for us. I mean, you didn't have to go, but I tried to be there every week or every other week, and that was good fun. After a while, when they made changes to Cliffs of Dover, I didn't enjoy it anymore. I was playing more DCS, and eventually I went back to War Thunder because it's a bit more. That's more friendly for my friends because they're not hardcore simmers. Squirrel is a bit. Squirrel is a lot. But a few of the others like to just play a bit more casually, so you can't ask them to spend hundreds of pounds on flight gear just to join you on a game. Especially if it's not their kind of thing, but you know, they got flight sticks and controllers, they'll play a little bit of War Thunder sim. Autocorrect is the bane of my existence. Especially when you're mad at somebody and you tell them to duck themselves. Well, it sounds like you're going to be able to play DCS very soon without much problem. It does depend on your processor as well, but I don't imagine you would have a problem if you've got any kind of processor that was out in the last 5 years. The only problem you got is spending all those money on the modules, but pick a plane you like, spend your money, and just learn that one. Learn it to death. I imagine for you it's going to be the Hornet. You said you like the Hornet. I think that's probably £80 or so down the drain there, but if you enjoy it, and then maybe a few maps. I'm assuming that's good, but I'm not great with the Ryzens. I don't know them that well. I got Intel, I've always had Intel, so I'm not really familiar with what's good and bad with the Ryzens, but I'm going to make an assumption that's pretty damn good. What is this? Oh, nice, nice. Oh, I see. Well, either way, I think it's a good way to, if you can play DCS, it's a good way to go. Is like pick an aircraft, learn it, or you move on, learn it heavily. But it depends what you're going to go for. I mean, if you could go for a P-51. That's my favourite to fly on there. I've got virtual reality, as you know, so flying the there's nothing that compares to virtual reality and flying that helicopter, in my opinion. So I fly a lot of Huey, not in any combat or anything, just for a bit of fun. I feel like I'm. Oh, no. What button am I trying to push? Lost them behind over here somewhere. I was not paying attention when they told me what that gauge was for. Story of my life. That's alright. 7800 plus. That was the numbers in my first graphics card. I had a 7800 GTX, I think it was. First decent graphics card, anyway. Yeah, this was quite a high tier PC when I built it 3 or 4 years ago. It's starting to slow down a little bit now. Graphics card's fine, and the processor just hiccups now and again, that's all. With any luck, I won't be struggling with these games from 2004 though. For the most part, it's okay. It's silly things, really, like Counter-Strike. There's a bit where there's loads of water, and it just I think it does it for everybody. I think it's bad optimization. Uh, what card have I got? Sorry, CPU. I think it's a 9700K or 9800K, something like that. So it's okay. It's just not the. This better now. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, yeah. I used to keep right up to date with all the tech, but now it's just kind of like need to know basis. Like I don't need to learn about the best stuff right now, so I don't bother. But when I come to buying a new one, no doubt I'll do all the research. I'm not gonna bother with this now. I need to figure out what this gauge is saying. I'm thinking this is saying. Oh. I think it's telling me there's treasure around or something. I reckon it's in that plant pot. Whatever it is, it's that plant pot. There's somewhere I can look at the logs. Oh, I know. The 4090 I thought was expensive. Sorry, the 3090 I thought was expensive, and they're just getting worse. I need to do a quick search and find what that gauge is. Okay, so it could be treasure that's buried. I don't know how to get buried treasure. That might be a thing I have to do later. I wonder if I can do a check quickly. But... to dig for treasure. Okay. No rush, but I'm wondering if I should have gone back to the other place. I've done the cave here. Must be another way to go. I got enough still. You're gonna be the hair that breaks the camel's back, my friend. So I've got the blues around here in a minute. Oh, not another one. Yeah, I had a few friends who played Tarkov. Some of the guys you hear me playing Flight Sims and stuff have used to play Tarkov a bit. It was never for me. I did play like PUBG and Apex and a few of those. I think if this is your first like proper gaming PC, you're gonna have a whale of a time. Like once you get Steam, there's just so many cheap games, especially when they got the sales on. You're gonna be spoiled for choice for a while. I'd say have a look at some of the free games and see what's going around. Let's go down this cave again. But even some of the smaller games, like we play a lot of Satisfactory and Factorio, those kind of games, easy to run, cheap, but hours of fun, if not days. VR is a really good experience, even if you were playing arcade or anything. It's a really good experience. It's something else. And again, if you do get yourself a VR headset, the free games for VR on Steam are incredible. There's a game called Rec Room. Hours, like you can play like paintball and Quasar and all that, and you know it's all multiplayer. It's absolutely brilliant. You don't even have to pay for it. VR chat, although that's a bit of a wacky experience. It is free. It can be funny. There's loads of little flight games you can mess around with and have a little mess around, but yeah, the VR stuff on Steam is pretty sick. Right, I had the same thing for a while. Do it, and it sounds like you're getting like addicted to drugs. So you do a little bit each day. When you start feeling like a bit of a headache coming on, stop. Do it again the next day. You know, your brain gets used to it after a while, and now you've seen me sitting here for, I don't know, hours, you know, 2 or 3 hours I can sit in VR, it's no problem. But it used to be for me half an hour, I was like, nope, that's enough, I can't do it anymore. But also, if you're playing it on a low-end console or something, the low frames that they put out in those headsets is no good. It's got to be, you've got to have high frames for headsets, or it really messes with you. Also, it could be that you need glasses. I have to wear glasses if I'm doing VR. I have to do it for playing this really, but I just didn't really feel like wearing my glasses. I'm playing a game that doesn't have high graphics anyway. When I'm playing Counter-Strike later, I'll put the glasses on. But yeah, just a little bit at a time. Yeah, sorry, you can wear glasses in your VR. It's not a big deal. I always wear my glasses in VR. I think they even make them so you can get spectacles built into them now, but I've never bothered with that. Yeah, I know, it's really, for me it's really fuzzy if I don't wear them. I could probably do it, but I don't like doing it. It gives me a headache quicker. Oh, I know what they do. I'm getting thrown off the cliff. Oh no, fine. That's gonna be really heavy. The only game that comes to... No, that's not even a VR game. I have no idea. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, if everyone took away all my flight gear right now, all my computer stuff right now, I would... First things I'd probably buy would be a PlayStation controller, a cheap flight stick, and a VR. Once I get my computer back. It's just... I'd miss it for sure. And yeah, VR on a PC with the high frames is really special. If you're going to play DCS, I highly recommend, and you get VR, I highly recommend the Huey. Even for just flying around, it's so good. I've been meaning to do it as well. I haven't flown DCS in a while. I suppose I usually just prefer to play War Thunder and shoot people down if I'm going to do anything, but it's really good. really good. Like, you know, I had a little relaxation thing I used to do where I used to fly through Vegas, see all the sights, do these 2 big loops. It's one of the only things, because I don't get vertigo very much playing in VR, even if I'm up high. But when I'm in the helicopter, I just do this thing where I go sideways over. There's a big tower there. You go sideways over it and look down, and then oh my god, I don't know, something about being close to something big and then seeing the distance away. It just throws my stomach. I've learned to like it. This is what we needed. I think these are the ones that can dig for stuff. I also think they're resistant to that poison. Cool. Very treasure that they're going to dig up. Go. Sweet. What is that? Oh, sellotape. Or duct tape. Another level down. I think that's been a bit hard on yourself. I don't think you can get stuff running pretty easily, and then there's only a minimalistic amount of stuff you realistically need to memorize. There's like the optimal running conditions. So like for the Mustang, I believe, I can't even remember it off the top of my head now. I want to say it's like 2850 on the RPM. And you can have it full throttle and it'll run like that all day long. Then if you put it above that, it's going to run for maximum of 15 minutes and that's it. So just when you're flying normal you have this one condition, and then when you're flying something else you have this other condition. It's not like you need to memorize how to use all these computers and crazy things like that. It's just for the most part, if you just learn one aircraft, you'll pick it up. I have no doubt you pick it up. And skill's not an issue. Skill's just something that you learn. It's not. I don't think you're born good at being able to play any of these kind of things, or how to do sims or anything. It's just something you pick up as you do it more. I've been playing flight simulators in one way or another since the 90s now. I remember having Ace Combat 1 when I was. Oh, it must have been like 6 or something. Whenever it came out on the PlayStation, I had it. I loved it. But it's all just slow. Been a slow progression since then. There was no big. There were a few times where I've made a big leap in progress. I think when I started playing like Ace Combat 4, I played it so much that I did eventually get a little bit better. And then when I started playing Cliffs of Dover with people and against real humans and stuff, then you make a bit of a leap forward. But there's no kind of like not having the ability to do it. Don't ever think that you won't be able to do it. It doesn't even matter if you're not good at it. You just gotta have fun doing it, and then the skill comes. It's the same with Squirrel. You've seen Squirrel. He's a good pilot. He was he got a kill quite early, but I mean he never just started playing with me and was amazing. Now he's absolutely brilliant. He's a good wingman. It's just consistency and enjoying it. That's all you got to worry about. Don't worry about skill issues. They're not even a thing. The sim community is quite nice as well. Like they're not ever going to judge you for not being, you know, the best pilot. Everyone's just there to have fun at the end of the day. You don't get the toxic environments like Rocket League and Counter-Strike and all that, where you're going to get absolutely shredded if you don't land every headshot, every kill. Chopstick. Survival one. Buried him. Oh, maybe it's that mushroom. You could probably set up a trim for a controller. I know you're saying you don't want to try it, so that's up to you. But I've had quite a good bit of fun playing Sims on controllers in the past. So it'd be a shame to completely rule it out just because, you know, you don't have a keyboard. If you wanted to play it, that is. But, yeah, I definitely think it's doable if you did want to play it with a controller. I think you'd be fine. It would probably just take a little bit of setting up. See, I'd probably use the D-pad. If it was me, I'd fly with the analog stick and then use the D-pad for trim. I know they probably got that set up for communications, but communications aren't that. And then everything else, do throttle up and down on the other analog stick, or your preference. Really another level down. Yeah, when you turn the controllers on, I think they're all preset anyway, but I would definitely double check it and make sure it's how you would want to play it. But yeah, as I say, it'd be a shame to miss out on it completely just because your keyboard's a bit busted. You might even prefer it on controller. Honestly, having an analog stick, I think I would rather play with an analog stick than WASD or even the mouse. Well, I'm not an expert at Pikmin. I don't remember ever doing this level. I'll be damned if there isn't something to fight in the middle there. But judging by these, they want us to be agile. I'm suspicious. Oh, these things. Oh, that's too scary. They're in the first one, that's how I know where they are, don't they? Did I do it? Nothing. Oh, good luck, buddy. You can do it. Let me know how the controller is as well. A lot of my buddies have wanted to play on controllers, but not tried it yet. Can't imagine it. I've man naps that. Surely they would know what a glove is. Oliver's gloves. Oh man. That's a good point. Your pitch and roll I'd have on the left analog stick, and then I'd probably have throttle and yaw on the right one. treasure, is it? Golden bowl. That kind of makes sense, I guess. But I agree with you that you need some sort of trim. You can't hold an analog stick very easily in one position. How's he going? For that one. You're going to be immune to this, aren't you? I go. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, good luck, man. I hope it works for you. Probably gonna break after this day is up. I need to sort myself some food. Guys, gotta eat. And it is the weekend, so I'm gonna order something in, I think. Get rid of that. Oh no, I haven't got. I was going to leave him behind. Oh wow. Yeah, turn that on and forget about it. Quick look at how it's going. Alright, well, I'm gonna give it a break there. Good luck with your sim stuff with the controller. Let me know how it gets on, even if you have to comment on a video or something. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break for now, get some food, and I'll maybe catch you later, buddy. Thanks for chilling with me. Yeah, take it easy, and I'll catch you later.